Understanding child abuse and its long term effects. Sometimes the most painful wounds are the ones no one can see. They hide behind smiles, achievements, or silence. And for many of us, those wounds begin in childhood. Today, I want to talk about something that we often avoid but desperately need to understand: child abuse and the long term shadows it casts on a person's life. The many faces of child abuse. When most people hear the word abuse, they think of bruises, scars, or physical harm. But abuse takes many forms, and each leaves a different kind of mark. Let's break them down. Physical abuse. This is the most visible form: hitting, beating, burning, or any action that causes physical pain or injury. But the long term scars are often invisible: constant fear, hypervigilance, and a nervous system that is always on high alert. Emotional or psychological abuse. Words can wound deeply. Constant criticism, humiliation, rejection, or manipulation can destroy a child's self-worth. It's like being told over and over again, you're not enough, until you start to believe it. Sexual abuse. One of the most devastating forms. It robs children of their innocence, their sense of safety, and often their connection to their own bodies. The effects can echo for decades through shame, intimacy, struggles, or deep distrust of others. Neglect. Not all abuse is active. Sometimes it's what doesn't happen. When a child's basic needs, love, safety, food, attention, are consistently unmet, they learn one painful lesson: I'm not worth being cared for. Verbal abuse. The repeated use of harmful words, yelling, cursing, name calling. It teaches a child to speak to themselves the same way their abuser spoke to them, with cruelty instead of compassion. Now, let's look at the long term effect of each of these types of abuse. Here's the thing: children don't get over abuse, they adapt to survive it. And those adaptations can follow them into adulthood. Example: anxiety and depression, because their bodies learned early that the world isn't safe. People pleasing and perfectionism, because love felt conditional. Difficulty trusting others, because trust was broken too soon. Low self esteem, because they were taught they didn't matter. Anger and emotional numbness, two sides of the same wound: pain without a safe place to go. Relationship challenges, because love and pain were often intertwined. And sometimes, those who were abused become overly independent, never asking for help because needing someone once meant getting hurt. If you recognize yourself in anything I just said, please know you are not broken, you were hurt. and that's different. Your healing is not about erasing the past, it's about reclaiming your future. So let's keep talking about it. Let's break the silence because every child deserves to be protected, and every adult who was once that child deserves to grow. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any of my upcoming pieces on child abuse and their impact on society, and also the role and responsibility of the family unit to the individual members of the family and by extension society.